Welcome back everyone for the second part of the handbag audit, and I'm just going to talk about evening bags today. So handbags, in fact all accessories, but definitely handbags can really date you. So think about periodically looking at your handbag collection and being quite ruthless about it. And if you've got any, I hope this is going to inspire you to get into your cupboards while you've got a bit of time at home and sort through your stuff. And if you've got any questions, just take a picture and ping it over to me and I'll happily tell you whether I think it's a keeper or a thrower. And preferably with you wearing it so I can see whether or not the whole thing suits your body shape and everything. But one of the things I wanted to say about handbags and forgot to say on the previous video was that handbag storage is a real issue. Now I've got, maybe I can show you this at the end if my technological skills allow me to do that. But I've just put some rails up in my dressing room with hooks, and I hang all my bags on those, because if you store your bags in a way that is inaccessible, you'll just end up always using the same bag. And because a bag can really lift an outfit and make a huge difference to how to the whole style of something, it's really important to make sure that you don't do that you don't just get into the habit of carrying the same bag all the time. Okay, so I'll try to show you the storage right at the end. Evening bags. Check that they don't look too mumsy. Check that they're not old-fashioned. I'm going to talk you through the ones that I've currently got on the go, and I'm going to show you the one that I think has got to go because it's looking a bit tired. I don't have a big selection of evening bags. I don't think you need to have a big selection of evening bags. What I would say is the first must-have is some sort of bag that will cut across many different colours for evening. So again, I've gone for metallics, and again I've gone for ones that allow themselves to be crossbody, although you can take the chain off. You can see that. You can take the chain off and just carry it on its own. But I've got a silver crossbody one and almost identical one in gold. And they, obviously don't wear them together because otherwise you sound like a set of drums coming along, and they're great. Again, none of these evening bags are going to hold very much, and that's not what they're designed to do. They're really just designed to compensate for a lack of pockets, which is what the man gets in his evening suit. So metallic bags will really go with everything. Crossbody, again, really easy. Think about crossbody because if you've got pashmina, often in the evening you just want a very light wrap, which is something that involves your arms and your hands. And then if you're also trying to carry a clutch bag or a handbag of any sort, it's a nuisance. So crossbodies are great in that respect. However, where they fall down is if you're wearing something which has got a very delicate fabric, in which case you want to carry a clutch bag because you don't want a crossbody bag like this, which might damage your fabric. Okay. I've got a couple of funky ones like this, okay. This one's a crossbody again, and I don't know if you can see these, but this is sort of slightly sparkly and hairy, and this one's more sort of pearly and hairy. And this one is actually, I take this one out quite a lot if I'm just going out for dinner with friends or something like that. Again, it's much funkier than your everyday handbag. It's a bit of fun and it lifts an outfit. This is more evening-y, and I do that again. Again, the chain comes off, if you can see that. And I haven't even worn this one, I got it in the sale. So, really good. I've got this pretty little blue one, which has got all these lovely little pleats, which is definitely coming in this spring. And I think this is just going to be so cute, not for a black tie-do, but if you're out in the evening in just a white summer dress or something and you've got this cute little blue bag, really pretty. So that's a good evening bag. Not all evening bags have to be glitzy and gorgeous. I'm talking about, you could just be, going to the beach to have a drink or just popping out for a coffee with some friends, and you don't want to take a big bag. So an evening bag, you should have a range of bags for evening that aren't necessarily all glitzy and gold. But because I'm a sucker for sparkle, I am a lover of sparkly bags. This is a new one, and I think this is the one that has to go because it's looking really tired. Now the beauty of this one is, again, it's crossbody, but it's all fabric, so nothing's going to catch. There's no metal chain, nothing's going to catch on delicate fabric. And if I don't want to do it crossbody, I can just drop that strap into there. It does up like that, and I can carry it like a little bag, like that, which isn't me, but it is some people. So that one really works. And this one I've loved over the years because I just think that's such a gorgeous combination with the teal and the lime, but I think it's looking rather tired. So I might part with it. I haven't quite decided, but I think I might. So if you want to send me a message and say, yeah, get rid or don't get rid, I'd be happy to hear from you. And the last one I've got, which I wanted to share with you, is this, which looks like a rolled up magazine, which I adore, because it's not your classic handbag look. It is a clutch, great, you know, it sits nicely under your arm, and it's also quite convenient to hold in the way that a rolled up magazine would be, and it goes with absolutely everything because, you know, it's not a particular colour. I've also got, which I'm not going to bother to show you, a small black clutch, which is very ordinary, but if I feel that I want something that's just kind of disappear entirely because I want the dress to speak for itself or the whatever I'm wearing to speak for itself, then a black clutch is fine. Okay, I'm going to see if I can show you how I store my handbags. Okay, so that is just, I hope this isn't making you seasick, people, that is just how they are stored on a rail. The top ones are the backpacks, middle rows are crossbodies, etc., etc. That's behind the door. That's the door to my dressing room. That's behind the door. So when the door is open, you can't even see them. And when I'm in my dressing room and the door is closed, that's fine because I want to see my handbags. And the important thing about that storage is that I can always see what I've got, and I can easily change handbags to go with my outfit, and therefore I do. So think about where you're storing your handbags. Think about where they currently are is not convenient, and as a result you're not using them. And if you're stuck and you can't think how to do it, then drop me a line and I'll happily think with you. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm kind of thinking maybe it ought to be shoes, but so watch this space. Okay, have fun, people. Bye.